We'll see if Spirit's 100% win rate Olaf continues to hold up here in the LCK, or if the Rocks Tigers can bring it its first defeat.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. So let's jump into game number 1 right now.
Still pretty proper.
And here we go again. He has the red buff this time. He's going to get the double jump, and Spirit's actually fighting back with that attack speed, but no, he's not going to be able to win that 1v1 trade with Seonghwan. That will be first blood given over to Rengar.
Yeah, missed the undertow act. Seonghwan using the brush mechanics, able to leap in and get on top of him, and this time Kuro's nowhere near.
Gonna go down, exhaust on the Corki, but here we go, trying to get on in. Will Mickey live? No, Martin's gonna ult on top of him, but now he's kind of caught in the middle of 4 Rocks members, has to back away there as soon as possible. Thankfully, the mobility of Camille is quite good, but now Spirit in a bit of trouble. Looks like he should be okay, but there is the taunt. Can they get enough damage onto him? No, he will get away with very low health.
Gets away with very low health indeed, but they're going to be pretty hard pressed to resist the siege in mid lane, and Marin has to be really careful.
Oh, nice stun there. Denying that taunt from Shy. But still, as you were saying, a big siege onto this mid turret. That last minion is going to go down, so they will be forced back.
So taking a quick look at the replay, you can see that Seonghwan was set up for this, and he, being decisive here, able to flash forward onto Tushin, and he went down instantly. The stand united was on Seonghwan, and then Mickey ended up getting locked up, and then Marin was able to finish him off. And up top,
just trying to go for a gank into mid. Kuro might be in a bit of trouble. There comes the curtain call. He is going to hit it, and down he will go. Shockwave is going to do barely any damage to Seonghwan. They pick up another nice kill, and they'll definitely get that mid turret this time around.
Yeah, they're definitely going to get the... Oh, never mind.
Hold that thought. Stand united onto Mickey. It's not going to be enough to save him. I spoke too soon. Double kill for Karma. A nice exhaust onto Songyun. It looks like they will at least save that turret and pick up a couple of kills on the back foot as well. So let's take another look at that replay. Kuro just kind of gets caught out here.
Yeah, Songyun setting this up with the curtain call. Kuro tried to get Seonghwan back away before he could leap on top of him, but wasn't in time. And then when Mickey and Seonghwan were just a little too far forward, they didn't have vision on Marin, and despite the stand united, the damage output was just too much from Spirit and Marin, able to bring down.
A bit more careful this time around. Although as I say that, Mickey's going to get flashed on top of and ultimated here. The Nethergrass comes down onto Marin, and Mickey is somehow still alive. Finally goes down on the back end of that. Seonghwan, though, he wants that kill on the Spirit. Spirit has about 3 health right now. Curtain call coming on in. They need to line this up. It looks like Spirit will get away, but Tushin takes a ton of damage. He's even going to flash away and get the shield, and he will live as well.
About 2.5k gold behind. They are down 1 turret, potentially about to be down 3 turrets. I don't think that Kuro... Okay, well, Kuro might be able... Never mind. It looks like he's backing up and conceding this.
He's going to give it one more shot, but that might be his death shot. Here we go. The curtain call coming on in. And it looks like even Rocks Tigers a little bit indecisive about if they want to engage there. They are going to back off. Spirit once again really trying to get onto Mickey, and there's Kramer in the back doing a bunch of damage to Key too. He goes down. Meanwhile, there's a fight up top here, and Marin kills a couple of them. Kuro able to get 1 kill on the back of that too.
A minion wave into middle inhibitor turret. Marin, though, gonna go down. Okay.
Yeah. You can see a bunch of pings did go down on that mid inhibitor turret for Afreeca, so it looks like they're totally changing their focus here. But the Rengar ultimate on the hunt is coming out. He wants to jump on the Tushin. Ton of damage coming out there. Shen coming in with that stand united too, but look at Seonghwan. He's going to go down to Spirit up in the top left. Mickey gets jumped on again and goes down to Camille and Kuro combo. And Rox is just going to be routed here as everybody now is on the run.
Yeah, and Marin gonna be able to probably pick up that kill onto Songyun unless he's forced to back off. Really giving a lot of respect to Jin's damage and the turret, but they're gonna get this inhibitor anyway. And I mean, what we just saw was Rox having a very severe lack of understanding of what their team comp is meant to do. It's not gonna ever end well. And so right here, you can see that Songyun moves forward, calls down the curtain call, but Afreeca's basically together, and you can see that even with all the burst damage and the concentration, Seonghwan and Shy aren't able to provide enough of a lockup for them to do anything, and Marin comes into the fight, and then you have no answer to him, and because Spirit's not forced to use his CC immunity at the start of the fight, He has it later on, and then
for the Rengar. So another great fight for the Afreeca Freecs as they turn this game totally on its head after a couple of very nice fights. Now a bit of a trade down here in bot lane. Shy, it seems like, can't keep up with a Camille that's gotten this many items so far. He's going to actually be ulted upon once again, cannot taunt away. He does have a ton of armor, but he is going to go down eventually. And even if he does, he's probably going to die. So you can see that the Afreeca Freecs are just waiting it out. They're not damaging it. They want to go for the fight in their spirit. There's nobody to lock him down. And now they're just so far ahead that there's no answer. And wow, okay. So someone just walks in the back, steals the Baron, and they're going to trade Key for Baron. So I suppose it's not all that bad as long as someone can get out.
It would be hilarious.
Oh, just barely not. Oh, man. Nicely done by Kuro, too, to find him there.
And then at this stage of the game, that's not that big.
I thought Mickey was going to be ulted again, and unfortunately it's going to be Key once again, as just a little bit too far forward, not expecting the run in from behind, and just gets totally obliterated.
They do have the Baron minions, and Afreeca, their next minion wave's about to arrive. But they do have the curtain call, so...
here we go again. Another ultimate onto Mickey. Stand United, but a ton of damage going on to Marin before he can turn that around. Mickey is doing so much damage with the Jhin in the back line. Now they're going to turn onto Tushin and Afreeca Freecs. Oh no! A bunch of them are going to go down. 4 of them, in fact. No, 5. It's going to be an ace. And the Tigers turn it around, as it looks like this time Afreeca just goes a little bit too deep. I think they're going to go for it. I think they're going to be able to as well. The second those minions get there, look at how fast the towers go down. Here comes Tushin, going to try, but the Flash Nethergrass, they're going to turn it onto him. Down he goes. Now they can just focus down that Nexus. As long as they can focus it, though, it looks like they're going to try to, and there they will. Game number 1, going over to the Rocks Tigers.
And
coming into game number 2, if Afreeca can turn their luck around, or are we going to see another 2-0 coming out of here for the Rocks Tigers? Let's jump into game number 2 right now.
And I think that even further indicates that he is thinking long-term, but...
Look at this, coming in from behind, trying to go onto Tushin, and I think his life is going to be over. First blood going over to Elise, and a very nice play there from the Rocks Tigers.
Yep, very creative use of the blasting plant. Oh no, Spirit's here.
Yeah, nice exhaust onto Kramer, but actually Spirit, he's going to be jumping on in. It's not going to matter. 2 kills going over to Afreeca. Sangyun was in the lane farming, and Key should be going down here as well. No way that Sangyun can save his life, and a double kill to Rengar at 6 minutes 30 into the game. It's head, you see Afreeca's now about 1,000 gold ahead. Let's take a look at this replay.
So the blasting plant use was pretty good right here, and then obviously Tushin and Kramer, they were trying to just get some vision control, but being a little bit too overextended, very easy for them to pick up the kill there. Mickey trying to come around to get a flank onto Kramer and just basically kill him, and unfortunately for them, Spirit was just waiting in the brush, and then Kuro able to come over as well with his ultimate, dished out so much damage, and they can pick up the remaining kills.
So, first Drake will go over to Afreeca. Nice pickup there. Here he is on the hunt. Coming as well is Kuro, and he does land it going in there, but a ton of damage is being turned onto Spirit. Down he goes. But Elise may trade his life for it. No, he's going to grab the lantern and survive as well.
In mid lane, pick up that wave, and meanwhile up in top lane, it was just a noodle fight. So you can see that Spirit missed his enhanced Bola Strike, and that was the real problem right there. Unable to root Mickey and just clean him up right away, and then Key was able. And we're gonna see some action in bottom.
Yeah, nice little dive in here. Tushin eating a lot of that turret damage. Nicely done, as Sangyun just gets dived underneath his own turret.
Back to mid lane, and I really like that the pressure that Afreeca is putting out right now.
Oh boy. Look at that damage, but they're going to turn it around now. Uh-oh, getting a little bit too aggressive there is Tushin and Spirit. And here we go, the Silver Ultimate coming on in. They want that dive, but the immediate exhaust on a Spirit who just gets blown up. But a lot of members on Rocks are very, very low. Looks like Courtney was actually going up top somewhere. Now he's back in the fight, and here he comes on to Mar, and they're going to be able to turn this around as Shai comes on in. Nicely done. That was actually not Corky that got bounced away. I think it might have been Sivir. So someone on Afreeca was not around for that fight. as a nice ultimate from Shy.
And the fight basically got completely turned on its head, and it looks like Rox really wants to take this a step further.
Oh man, the exhaust is going to go down, but is it going to matter at the end of it all? Double kill going over to Mickey. And here we go. This is where the Skorky begins to get really scary.
It has his ultimate, and he did just cast it looking for someone, anyone, but not going to be able to find anyone. So here in this replay, you can see that the Rox Tigers wanted to take it a little bit further. Shy, meanwhile, was tanking the turret aggro so that Mickey...
5v4. I know Shy was a little bit late. There's a teleport coming in from behind, though. Hold that thought. Looks like Marin wants to get in, potentially onto Songyun, but now he's kind of alone. He's going to go on to Elise, who just goes up into the sky. Now Spirit trying to jump on the key, but immediately gets exhausted again. And this time Aurelion Sol is going to be knocked out of the pit. Now Rox is going to easily be able to turn this around and take another nice fight win. Here, sticking in this one. Uh-oh, Mickey getting caught a little bit here by Spirit is going to go down.
Now they do have a 2.5k gold advantage. Now we can see that Mickey was headed up to top lane, not quite sure if he would have persisted using the side lanes. He's recalled right now for the home guard bonus, but if Rox holds the turtle, here comes the flank teleport ward. Marin has it. This is the best situation for Afreeca.
Oh, everybody from Rox is so bunched up. Immediately, Elise is going to go down. They are going to trade it, though, for Spirit, who does get traded. Mickey, though, is really the key. They need to take him out, but he's turning around, doing a ton of damage here. Kuro very low. Shy just does not die. Look at all these super low members in the back line of Afreeca. Can Mickey get the landing shots? Yes, he does. One onto Karma, and it looks like he's going to turn his attention back here onto Marin, but Mickey now getting pretty low, has to be careful, is going to back up himself.
That's Songyun, but on the flip side, almost Kramer and Krua went down as well. So taking a look at this, you can see the turtle, the phalanx that Rox has right now. Marin able to find his way into the heart of it, locked up Seonghwan and deleted him instantly, but the damage output from Mickey and Songyun able to kite in the backline. Kuro can't get in range to do anything, and Kramer was almost deleted from the fight instantly. Mickey trying to kite, playing this very careful. He could basically die to anything at this point, and Marin still struggling in the back to finish off Songyun. Couldn't.
And essentially, Rox is able to just be defensive once again. Nobody goes down. Maybe they can get a hook. Uh-oh, Key gets pretty low. Forced to flash away. Another exhaust coming in, but Kuro in a nice spot. Not able to be knocked away. Two members going to go down. Seonghwan very low, too. Mickey was absent from this fight for the entirety of it.
Mickey was in Disneyland.
I don't know where he was. He was over by blue or something. And Afreeca, I think he just got a little bit too aggressive, tried to force the fight and nearly died, was forced to flash away. And that might just be Baron going over to Afreeca here.
Able to pick that up. Meanwhile, Mickey attacked Baron without attacking it by removing all the minions available in mid. And you can see that there's no way that Afreeca could go for Baron. And this is what I was talking about earlier, where Rox just steps up a little too much, and then they're out of position. They don't have their carry.
Try to engage this time around with Kuro's stun. Let's see if they can get something here. No, it looks like maybe just Key, as he does go down. Seonghwan on the run too, and oh, he is going to get bullet up here. And down he does go. That's two members of Rox going down, and they should be able to get at least a couple of turrets off the back of this one.
Yep.
Up here. Although it looks like they're going to go for another engage. Immediately the redemption comes down. Mickey trying to come in here. He's going to turn onto Spirit. Down he goes, but gets stunned up by Kuro. It's not going to matter. Still going onto Kuro. Double kill for Mickey. Down goes Varus, though, in the back line. Mickey has to be so careful. That ultimate should kill him. Down he goes. And the rest of Rox are on the run here. Seonghwan not able to do enough damage. Kramer critting him for 500 damage apiece. He will be going down. And the last two members not able to stop the onslaught. That is Afreeca. It looks like they might also lose that third one, but here comes Mickey, the big package right into the back line, going straight for Kramer. It's not going to be able to kill him. Baron does get pinned up here on the inhibitor and is kind of all alone, as the rest of the members are very, very low of Afreeca. And are they going to push this in? Still, Spirit is getting to work on those Nexus turrets up in the top lane, though. It looks like the inhibitor is going to go down. Mickey's super low too, and I'm not sure they're going to be able to defend this one. So many low members of Afreeca, though. We'll see if the magical damage can come out here. Looks like Shy is going to go a little bit too far. Will be the first to go down. And with all these minions, it looks like Afreeca will be able to take out that Nexus and win game number 2 of the teams. And this last game is going to decide who will take the series. get another win under their belt. So let's jump into game number 3 of the Rocks Tigers versus the Afreeca Freecs right now.
Coordinate a dive up here.
Well, they're going to get something on Songyun bot lane instead. Tons of damage coming out. 4th hit does go on the key. The flash, and it doesn't get him, in fact. Going to turn that around with an enchanted Crystal Arrow. Nice exhaust onto Sungwon. Can they kill Tushin, though? Yes, they do. First blood, but down goes Sungwon himself as well.
Now, they might look to make something happen with the dive here, and this would give them first blood turret as well.
Oh, man, nicely done. Just going to go back to lane and try to get that farm.
And so in the replay here, we see that Marin's basically just going to be able to get onto Mickey. He has absolutely no way out, and I thought that after this they would be able to slowly but surely getting constant leads. And this time around, the Tigers, they don't have that same luxury they had in the previous 2 games.
All the slow coming in into the stun. Shy forced to flash away. Another slow coming in, and there's the just an advance. Someone is around, though, to help out. Look at how Shy just does not die, especially to the pretty much non-existent damage of Maokai. And they were just both forced to run away. Here comes the arrow. Ooh, it does hit him.
What is that hitbox?
I know, it hit the wall, and it has such a long stun. And there you go, Kuro knocked up. It looks like Sungwon will live. Mickey might pay for it. He tries to flash the wall, but fails. Valkyrie is going to work out. Oh, man, the bullet time. But Mickey still does live. Now it's Shy's turn to try to get into the action. But against 3 members of Afreeca, he will not be able to secure a kill. Jin's going to shoot once. The tower's going to lose half health. Wow. Tushin with the Nikes, man. Oh, boy. He's not going to live, just barely in the end. It looks like someone might pay for it with his life. The teleport coming in. Spirit's going to secure the kill. They get the slow onto Songyun. One more hit should. Oh, but nice block there from Mickey. Marin is still going deep. Uh-oh. Spirit getting locked up as well. The Marin now being slowed. Oh, here comes Kuro. Voice of Light coming in. And he should be able to take out multiple members. That's going to be 2. Down goes Key to Marin, and a big wipe there as only Shy is left over to push bot lane.
Flying on to an enchanted Crystal Arrow or Cocoon to make picks, and
look at
Tushin. Look at this replay. Tushin jukes that one too, but ends up being brought down by Mickey. And when the curtain call comes out, Songyun unable to really be protected by anyone. Right there, though, the last hit, Mickey gets locked up, and Spirit trying to bring him down. Marin didn't quite have the damage, but when Kuro showed up with the Voice of Light and all the damage coming out from him, they're able to finalize the kill and pick up tons of objectives. But it's not really going to accomplish too much, as there's a lot of magic resistance on Afreeca already.
Oh, nicely done. He does have the cleanse, but oh boy, a huge amount of damage and stun coming out there. Is only going to trade for Zyra, but Sungwon and Songyun, they are on the run. Teleport coming in. Tushin wants blood, so does Spirit. He's going to jump onto Mickey, but he gets exhausted. Shy might be able to follow up onto that one. A little bit indecisive for where he wants to go. Going to turn around onto Tushin, knocks Kramer up, just backs off. But here comes Marin from behind, the curtain call. Oh man, Shy with the big block there at the end, but it's just not going to matter as many of these members go down. Spirit's going to pick up the kill in the back. And Shy, although he does kill Spirit in the end, Afreeca taking another great trade here. They might be able to pick up Shy here too.
Hoppy just doesn't die. Kramer out from him and Tushin was just enormous, and we can see this again. So Kuro gets locked up. He cleanses that immediately. Cocoon comes out, and just look at the damage coming out from Bullet Time and Kuro. Songyun and Sungwon barely escape, but Tushin and Spirit were basically hot on their tail. Mickey was coming up, and he did have the cleanse, so Spirit couldn't quite kill him. Shy coming in, but unable to really find something that he could do. Snapcast his ultimate, but his teammates were out of position. Meanwhile, back in live, Kuro somehow found a way to die in the middle of the lane.
Hawkshot comes in, now they see it, now they're making their move. Teleport is coming in, can they get the steal? No! Nicely done there by Spirit to secure that Baron. And now the curtain call coming out. They want to turn this around. Look at Sungwon up top, but also look at Shy. He's going to eat all of that damage in the front and will go down. So a nice turnaround there for Afreeca.
Stockpiling a lot of gold. We can take another quick look at the replay. No blasting plant available to Sungwon, and he didn't have time to try to get into the pit via a rappel. so forced to try to flash in, failed, and then at this point, Shy's locked up inside of the pit. You can see that Mickey's trying to do whatever he can.
Just kind of going in between the two lanes. It looks like now they're all grouped up in bot. And the curtain call comes out. Sniping Sangyu in the back will be blocked there by Key. But now Shy, you know, he's tanky, but look at all that damage coming out there from Kramer, able to pick up the kill. Now it's a 5v4. And it's going to be increasingly just that much harder to stop this push.
And now Afreeca have their eyes set on the inhibitor. They destroy that really quickly, and now Marin threatening the ability to basically go on any of the carry. Songyun and Mickey cannot pull.
This is what the Maokai's always do. Uh-oh, someone getting, oh boy, he's gonna go down immediately. Jin takes out the turret too. And Marin in the front.
Bottom and middle inhibitor down, and just taking another quick look at the replay, Sungwon got locked up. Marin didn't want to go in. He could have with the flash, but knows that it's basically not
a bunch of damage, and this is the last desperate attempt from the Rocks Tigers to try to make something work. Marin eating a ton of damage, as does Kramer, but Shy jumping on in, and that was the big mistake that they needed. Afreeca gonna take him out. Mickey is going to Valkyrie, and Marin gets sent all the way back into the spawning pool, and down he does go. And so this is actually going to force Afreeca back.
Well, here's the Spirit Bomb. Goku is here.
Yeah, coming on in, and meanwhile, they're not even going to need it in the back here. It looks like someone almost goes down. Spirit trying to make it work with Marin after he does teleport in. Kuro will eventually take out Shy in the back, and that is going to be the end of the game. Afreeca trying to clean up the rest of them in the back. Tushin with the bullet time. He wants to get his KDA a little bit more up there. Kuro's going to jump in for the kill, and he gets it. GG. Afreeca